Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a quick update on my 2021 project pan, and yeah, let's just get straight into it and just cut to the chase. Alright, so we're gonna go straight into all my stuff that I had lined up for my project pan 2021, so let's get straight into that. Okay, so as you guys can remember, I had these two. So I've done some progress on one of them, not so much the other. So I haven't done anything on this one because I actually kind of lost track of where it went at some point, and I just found it a couple days ago and I realized, oh yeah, this is on my thingy. I don't know why I tend to lose stuff, guys. I really don't know. It's a really bad habit of mine. I don't know why. But anyway, I'll show you the progress on this. So as you guys can see, this is where it started, and it's way down on this line right here. So I've used quite a bit of it within a month, which is actually pretty good, not gonna lie, for me, which it could almost be that amount that's in this other bottle, but hey, what can you do, right? All right, so I have one of these, if you guys can remember. Actually, I had two of them, and I said I was going to put it into another bottle. I didn't end up doing that, just for the reasoning that I couldn't get the lids off the top of these. This bottle, one of these bottles, and into this, just because I would have broken probably either or the bottles, and it wouldn't have been worth it. I'm kind of a little upset with that. Even the topping of this piece here, this top here that pops off, doesn't even sit on top of it, so I was like, oh no. So I kind of had to toss that other one. It was the sweet pea one, but I do have this one. I have used a little bit of it, so I don't know if you guys can see where I started, where I went down. I have been using it a little bit. It's progress compared to what I had last year. I had no progress on it whatsoever, so that's a plus for me. Like, that's huge. Okay, so let's go into these. Okay, so the Elmis resurfacing pads. I have used a few of them. I haven't used all of them yet. I've got quite a few left in here. I didn't realize how many were actually in here. There's probably, I think, about 120 little pads in here. I may have used 20 of them at least, so I'm making progress on it. It's gonna be a slow process, but I'm getting there. It's one of those things where I'm like, it's gonna get there eventually at some point, right? Next, the concealer. This concealer, as I mentioned in my previous video, I said that I will see how that works if I'm going to use it. I haven't used it just for the reasoning, like I said in my previous video, I don't like concealers, so yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure this one out. I don't know. It says dark circles of erase. I don't know. It's going to be one of those that I just don't, want to touch. It's just like this thing that I've got in my hand right now that I am not wanting to touch whatsoever. Is that cream bronzer. I have not touched this at all. Like, since my last video. This is like the first time I've touched it since my last video. And honestly, I don't even want to use it. Like, I really honestly don't want to even use it. It's just like, I've got another bronzer right now that I'm slowly working on, and it's taking its time, and I'm like, oh dear, I don't even want to use this one. Dear Lord, help me, guys. All right, we're actually flying through these. So I said I had a foundation. This foundation, I actually originally put the number up here, put the thing up here because I was like estimating. I realized it's actually a little bit lower than what I thought it was. So it's a little bit less than half. It is now down to here, actually. Believe it or not, it's actually less than what I actually thought was in here when I originally put it on there. It's actually probably way down here, and now it's down to approximately here. It's almost pretty empty. I have used this about a handful of times in the last couple months, so I've been trying to use it. Like I said, I prefer to use BB creams instead of foundations, just because I don't like the feeling of a full face sometimes. It's just the way it is. I don't know. But yeah, it is a full coverage makeup foundation, and I don't like that feeling sometimes, but I don't even know why I bought it. I don't know. I can remember this is what I was also mixing with this to make the color a little bit better. I actually have used a little bit, so I didn't put lines on it previously, but that's where it started. And this very bottom one, I don't know if you guys can see it, is actually kind of where it's at right now. I don't know what just happened to the light. Oh, well then, I do apologize about that. I had no idea what happened. Okay, so it is down to here now. Well, I've used a little bit of it. It's not very much. I'm not using it right now, but it's another one that I think is I don't know if I'm gonna finish it this year. I've got a couple of them that I don't think I'm gonna finish this year. I'm gonna be completely honest. And last but not least is a lovely hair serum. Now, this is where this line right here, big thick line, I don't know why I made it such a big thick line, is where I left off. It is now down to here. I haven't used very much of this in the last couple of months. I don't know if you guys know, I'm in school and I'm at home most of the time, and I don't really do a lot of, I don't really leave the house. Let's just say that. I don't really leave the house very much anymore, so I don't need to use a whole face of makeup, or I don't need to, you know, I don't feel the need that I need to use this right away, just for the fact that I don't wash my hair as often as I maybe should, but I do. You know, I wash my hair maybe once or twice a week, if that, and that's when I use this. So that's probably why I haven't used so much of it, but yeah. So what I do plan on doing for the remainder of, until my next update, is see if I can actually use this cream bronzer and my concealer at least a few times, just because I feel like they need to at least be touched a little bit, because yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. I will be doing a Scentsy video update coming up. I kind of fell behind on that. I did get a little bit sick, so my sniffer wasn't working very well, so those are going to be coming up soon as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!